Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. Late, but here as always, where we always end up being here.
We're not late. We start at 8 in the morning. So we're a few minutes early, actually.
Okay.
We changed the time unofficially. Remember?
Oh, wow. No, actually, I didn't get the memo. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. Please like, share, subscribe with your homies. And let's get into the fray. Let's get into the tussle. Before we do, check out gmdefi.xyz. Find out everything GM show related, including our kimono tool that we use every morning here on the show to analyze the crypto market. It's an all-in-one indicator. It's totally free. It's for TradingView users. Just got to send us your TradingView username. Shows you the 4 key parts of the market: trend, momentum, volatility, volume. Got a buttload of built-in indicators in there. So yeah, send us your TradingView username and get you a cool free indicator. We'll hook you up. Exactly. Yes, thank you, Dolph. Showing up every day counts for something. Thank you.
That's what I tell myself every day.
Yes, that's how I get through it.
Up.
That's how I get through it. A hacker
Get a
tried
participation sticker in life.
I have a whole wall full of those. I've had even the ones from kindergarten. They're crusty now. They're like old and crusty, but I still have them.
Your mom keeps a board up.
Yeah,
Thanks
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You get a sticker.
Yeah, still when I go to her house, she gives me stickers when I show up.
Yes, tell me how this hacker fails miserably.
It sounds like in a Twitter thread, Alex Shevchenko, CEO of Aurora Labs, told the story of a hacker who attempted to exploit the Rainbow Bridge. Sounds like some kind of kid's story, but ended up losing 5 ETH worth, around $8,000 at the time of writing. According to Shevchenko, the hacker has presented a falsified near block to the Rainbow Bridge contract, submitted the required 5 ETH safe deposit. Thinking that the team would be slow to react during the weekend, the attacker timed the exploit attempt on a Saturday. Despite the hacker's plan, the CEO highlighted that there were automated watchdogs in place that fought off the malicious transaction. Within 31 seconds, the attempt was suppressed, leading to the hacker losing their safety deposit. Because of the increasing exploit attempts, the CEO noted that their team is considering increasing the amount required for safe deposits. However, the idea was dumped to keep the team wants to stay committed to decentralization as possible. Yeah, this was written weird. He also left a message to the attacker, the CEO, and he urged the hacker to try doing good for the community by working on bug bounties instead of stealing users' money and having to deal with the trouble of trying to launder the stolen assets. Who wrote this article? This article is written so badly. Ezra, I'm sorry, Ezra, but I don't know who edited this.
Maybe it was AI, bro.
AI would have been done better.
They have AI
if it was
article writers
AI,
all
it
the
wouldn't
time.
be
Those
this
are
bad.
actually really popular.
Yeah, I know. Like news agencies are even using them and stuff now. But
so maybe they
this
do
one
better, though,
sucks though. And see, if it was an AI, it'd have good grammar. The AIs have great grammar.
Yeah, I would.
So I know this was written by a person. The grammar sucks. Anyway, funny story. Funny story. Makes me laugh. Like the only time I laugh when someone loses money is when it's a hacker. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know why I made that noise. Like I'm supposed to be like sad or something. I don't know. Yeah. It's just sad when anyone loses money. But yeah, I
Unless
guess I
you're a
don't really
hacker
feel
that's
bad when
trying
the
to
hacker loses
exploit.
it.
Yeah, if you're trying to exploit a bridge and you lose 5 ETH, well, sorry, dude.
Sorry, not
FTX,
sorry.
yeah, no refunds. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried could buy out BlockFi for a peanut, $15 million. It said, I guess FTX is
That's
set
an
to make the
expensive
best
peanut still.
expensive peanut, but for FTX, a peanut. Yes, indeed. They're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I spent that much on like sponsoring some random car in some random race. But yes, it sounds like they are set to make this buyout deal when it finalizes terms to acquire BlockFi. So, you know, interesting that FTX is just going around trying to snap up all kinds of little DeFi apps and platforms.
BlockFi.
And it sounds like the sale price is a far cry from the $3 billion value BlockFi obtained during a March investment round. They got investment just in March? Wow.
Damn.
Right at the peak of the bull. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah. $350 million they raised. So FTX could get this for less than even that investment round raised. Oh man, investors are out on that one. That's one of those ones they're not going to get their money back on that one.
They're not going to make money.
Dude, yeah, I mean if they sell out for 15 mil, all those investors are out a lot on that sale. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
golf lol 3 billion. Yeah. I know it goes from being valued at 3 billion to 15 million in a couple months.
Damn. That's incredible.
Bull market versus bear market valuations. Ben Dow has passed the proposal number 9 to address their liquidity crisis. The proposal put forth by the Dow to adjust the liquidation threshold, auction period, and interest-based rate and remove the first bid limitation has passed as voting concluded at 8 a.m. this morning. So it sounds like the liquidation threshold will be lowered from 95% to 70% gradually over the next month. So your NFTs will be, or your loans will be liquidated, I guess, like not as quickly. And then the auction period will also be lowered from 48 hours to 4 hours. So these auctions are going to be quick. And then the interest-based rate will be adjusted to 20% in order to, quote, help more ETH depositors earn more interest and prompt more NFT holders to repay the ETH. While recent auctions have defaulted with no bids, the hope is by making these rule changes, these liquidated NFTs will become more attractive to potential buyers. Twitter user Cirrus, which I saw this tweet, suggested there's a high likelihood of 600 plus liquidation auctions of BAYC, MAYC, CloneX, Suzuki, and Doodles over the next month. 600 of them.
Wow,
so
600.
Yes, it sounds like any pretty much that are on the BenDAO website with a health factor of under 1.4 are likely to come up for auction between now and September 20th. So yeah. Updates on that as that unfolds. I certainly hear lots of people talking about this throughout the day on Spaces and stuff the past couple of days. I'm just very curious to see how this all unfolds. Yeah. Coinbase.
I don't even know if there's that many people still buying NFTs. That's a lot.
Oh, there's a lot. Oh man, there's you know, that's the thing. Magic Eden's
It was
getting
just a joke, okay? Freeman, chill. Gosh,
I
just calm down. You don't gotta come at me with some facts. So it was a joke.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say though, Magic Eden's volume is coming back. We actually had a pretty high volume in the past 24
coming
hours.
back, or is it just dead now? Is this
I
the
don't
great
know.
flippening?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think it's flippening yet. No, but we are getting volume back into NFTs a little bit. Some things are pumping, which is nice. You know, it's a welcome thing for sure. My bags are pumping. I like waking up to that. Coinbase Wallet has added Solana integration. This is actually the first time I've really considered Coinbase Wallet, which is just like a copy of MetaMask, to be ahead of MetaMask by adding this Solana integration. I would love something like MetaMask or one of these browser wallets. Well, I guess I'm like, oh, I would love a browser extension wallet that has ETH and Solana. Oh, well, here it is. But I just don't want to admit that it's Coinbase. I'm like, I don't want to go download
to
this.
Coinbase. You
Yeah,
gotta
I don't want to
use
use the Coinbase
Coinbase
wallet
now.
Yeah, so their wallet has added support for Solana. According to a tweet from the company yesterday evening, users with a Coinbase wallet will now be able to connect to Solana dApps directly from their Coinbase wallet. So they've also added the ability to bridge from ETH to Polygon on the wallet as well last week. So I do have to give, sing a little praises for Coinbase Wallet because that is definitely a step in what I think is the right direction for these wallets, especially if we want more people to be, using all these different blockchains. You got to make it easy. Got to make it easy for the normies. Over 9,000 crypto mining farms were seized in Iran to combat electricity crisis. As Iran saw power blackouts due to crypto mining last summer, it alerted the police to combat this problem, which ended up ceasing. Who wrote this article? Which ceased 9,404 mining farms in the last 5 months. Oh my gosh, dude! There was multiple mistakes just in that sentence. I can't do it with these writers on these crypto sites. I just can't.
Dude, are we just gonna have to start our own blog?
No.
Do we got to start our own
sounds
blog?
Like hell. Yeah. Well, actually, that's great. Let's have an AI write them all. So yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest of this. You can understand what's going on here because I don't want to read the rest of that garbage article. Sorry, people. Sims creator.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I take back my apology. The Sims creator Will Wright raised $6 million to make some blockchain games. So I guess venture capital firm Griffin Gaming Partners is backing Will Wright to develop simulation games powered by blockchains and NFTs. Famed game designer Will Wright said he learned a lot about blockchains while working on Voxverse, the upcoming NFT-powered metaverse offering. Don't know what that is. Hopes NFTs and artificial intelligence can keep players at the center of his new mobile game Proxy. So sounds like he's getting into Web3 and he's getting a bunch of money to do it. So
that's cool. I mean, it's a bigger kind of name getting into the game. I mean, I was a big Sims fan back in
I was too
back in the day. It's like an empire. I mean, because there's not just tons of different Sims. So I don't know. Apparently, since he already, I didn't know he was already kind of working on. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Interesting, dude.
So yeah, dude, that'll be good. That'll be cool.
Something's happening.
Yeah. Something's happening.
School bus. Visualize your memory with 3D objects. What? Keywords and 6 characters. Define your memory. Create a world from your memories. What? What? Wait, what? You create little worlds based on memories? This is tripping me out, dude. Create a mind from your memory world. This is tripping me out, bro. I don't know what this is, but this is tripping me out. Will Wright. That's what he's building. If you want to check it out. It's called Proxy, and it's tripping me out.
Crazy.
Last little news piece. India's TikTok Chingari launches the world's first ever video NFT marketplace. I was wondering when someone would do it. I thought maybe it'd be YouTube but sounds like it's Chingari, and sounds like they will be doing something called Creator Cuts, where some of the top creators on the platform will be able to start selling access to videos as NFTs. So that's pretty interesting. I think gating videos is like a total no-brainer for using NFTs.
That's because I mean, people like just think about like video
Yeah.
courses,
Or
for
like, yeah,
example.
exactly. Or
Like,
tickets, like a ticket to a movie, right? Like a movie ticket,
yeah,
that's gated viewing, right? So I could see, especially for creators that have a big following, you have essentially exclusive pieces of content that one person owns, right? And has the ability to view. So only one person can view that piece of content at any given time that owns the NFT. I think that's kind of cool. It's like a private
oh,
video
interesting,
that you own, so you
interesting.
could
Yeah,
own like the video that person made and be the only one that owns it. It's kind of cool and has access to it. So definitely think video and NFTs have yet to be really explored fully. So yeah, I think like somebody like YouTube could really kill it. But let's go look at the charts, shall we, everybody?
let's check out the charts. Should we start with ETH? Where I'm on it right now, so let's just start with it, huh? Let me get this. Let me get this fib out of the way, guys. Let me get the fib out. All right. A couple levels here marked. Mainly it's some supports and resistances, and yeah, I mean check it out. We are breaking through some levels as we speak. Um, Here, let's pull back. Let's step back to the 4 hour. So as you see, for a few days now, we've just been into this range, right? And today could be the day that we bust out of it. I mean, it is. I mean, we're challenging it right now. We still haven't gotten a high past this guy. I'll mark that level. So this is kind of the next level we really want to kind of get over here. It totally possible though. I mean, we've been getting higher lows here. Um, let's check on the other time. Let's check out like the daily. Let's step back. Daily's looking interesting. I mean, we have this hammer that basically formed. Now, I wouldn't really call this like a trend reversal hammer because it's kind of you would want this to probably be more of like a red candle and be at like the bottom here. But nonetheless, that could be a trend reversal sign right here. Um, I mean, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Um, but at the same time, not that great yet because I want to see this price get above, I want to see some higher highs here. Um, Now if we step back on the daily here, we are actually at the 50 EMA, right? Really, all this was like on the daily, right? Last time we challenged the 50 EMA back on the 26th of July. We extend from it, retrace, challenge this EMA, which is the 20th or so. I want to say, what was that? What's this red EMA again? 13. Just kidding. So it's a 13 EMA here. Bounced off of that guy, came back, and now we're just challenging the 50 EMA, and it looks like what's the bearish sign about this is that hey, 50 EMA is still below the 200 EMA. We're looking for bounces downward, most likely from the 50 EMA, and right now we're below the 50 EMA, and we're trying to break above it. It looks like. And so I'm looking at maybe potential shorts right here. To be honest, just because it's like, hey, we haven't really had confirmation of breaking out of the range. We are at like the top of this date, that range that we've been in for days. And we're smashing into the 50 MA. And I mean, look, we've just been rejecting off of it for days, right? Come up, rejection, didn't quite get it there yesterday. Today we get there. Let's see what happens. Maybe we get a rejection back down. Maybe we bust through this guy, and we start getting some more highs. Now we're down from this trend line, so I would gosh darn it, right? I'm looking for a challenge back to this trend. I hate trend lines because they're so. You could sit here and draw. Oh, I'm gonna do from Wix or the candles or whatever. I'm gonna do Wix today because I feeling cute. Gonna do it from the Wix today. And you see a clear break from here, right? So I'm expecting price to come up and challenge this range or challenge this trend. So I do expect price to come up, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't like how it's having such a hard time getting over the 50, right? It's like that 50 EMA. If it continues to just bounce down from that, I mean, I could just see number be going down from here. But I mean, it makes sense to kind of get a pop up. Whoa, what did I just do? Did I just delete that line? A pop up, right? We come down, come up, right? It makes you think maybe we get some higher highs. We can do this, but really it just gets stopped out, right? Gets rejected. We get lower highs. This is the kind of pattern I would kind of expect now for this downturn. But at the same time, the markets rarely do what I expect. They don't. Which is why I trade like water. I trade like water. I am water. I'm fluid. I don't have ideas or perceptions of what the market's gonna do or hopes and dreams of what I imagine it doing. I just trade based on what the freak the chart's telling me, man. And right now it's telling me
every day.
To me, it's telling me that it's
being religious.
Yeah, it cannot. I am. Yeah, I'm gonna be a born again here soon. I am. Oh, we're not going to turn it into this show. We're not turning this into that kind of show.
Let it go. Just gonna let it go.
Simple crypto show. And I'm trying to clean my charts up more. I hope this is cleaner, guys. I'm enough with all these like lines and stuff. I mean, I'll draw lines here and there, but the reality is like you guys don't need to see the support and resistances from weeks ago kind of type deal. We're not going to do that anymore. All right. I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to be mostly showing you is like moving averages because you can see how they are acting as support and resistances and focusing on the trend. And right now, come on, line. I'm trying to delete this, guys. Sorry. All right. Well, that guy doesn't want to delete for some reason. Awesome.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's going to bug me, man. It's going to be there and it's just going to bug me for a while. Dude, nothing's working. I can't drag the screen or anything. Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome trading view. So far, this is awesome. I'm going to try to reload. Is my internet just out or what?
Dancing. Well, you're still here. So,
I'm still here.
I mean, I think you need internet.
Nothing's working on my.
Yeah, your browser seems like frozen.
Bro, it won't even refresh.
Can you like open it in a new tab or something? It's just like I give up. Just give up.
This sucks. Can
you open the new tab or not?
I think this is just a sign from the universe that I should just.
You should just go
call
home.
it. Call it a day.
Just go home.
Dude, I can't even hide. Dude, it's like frozen. I can't.
Really?
No, can't open the new tab. Does anything work on this side? Dude, I can't.
So you just can't do anything, period. Like your whole
I can't click on anything right now.
So you're gonna have to like restart your computer or something.
Yeah, this is one of those. Yeah, restart my computer. Probably.
Man.
I can't. Yeah, nothing. I'm on my other screen right now. Nothing on this browser.
Uniquely interesting problem to have.
I'm shocked. I haven't like just crashed or anything here.
Well, I guess
Dude, I can't click on anything. Is this my mouse? Well, my mouse is obviously like moving.
Should I just pull up some here? Let me pull up Trading View, and we'll just look. We'll do still a little overview. We'll look at everything, but maybe.
I'm gonna turn my mouse on and off again and see how this.
Let's. viewers all leave the show. As the viewers, it's like a concert or a movie. In the middle of a movie, it's like the voice comes on. Please make your way to the exits calmly. And you're like, what's going on? What's going on? I was just enjoying the movie.
I don't know. All I can say is, hey, there's a lot of green today. Cool. All right, move on.
There's definitely some green.
My mouse. I wonder if it's my mouse. I can't get my mouse.
If your mouse moves around, it should click. Right?
Bro, I think it was my mouse. It's working now.
Oh,
I'm back.
Okay.
So calm down, everyone. Calm down. I think I'm back. Jeez. All right. So, anyways, that's where we are with ETH. Really seeing if we could break above this trend here. But I'm going to be looking for some juicy shorts actually right here because I'm I don't know. A lot of times it just sticks with the trend. And so we could still just stay in this trend for a couple days. I don't know. At the same time, if I do see it start breaking out, I'll be like, all right, let's go long, baby. Actually, what I'll probably do, seeing as how I'm looking at the daily here. I mean, here on the 4 hour, hey, we're getting a little bit more bullish, right? We have some moving averages crossing up, but I'm expecting, even if it does break, I'm gonna see what happens on the 4 hour when we do challenge the 50 EMA right up here. Because look, there is a level, right? We have 200 EMA, 50 EMA. It is technically bullish because the 50 is above the 200. But I mean, look at this. We've been challenging the 50 EMA, coming down, challenging it, coming down. And now it's like, okay, let's get a challenge and probably just start coming down because that is right. It's kind of the trend, right?
That is the trend so far. Yeah,
that is our new trend. We were bouncing off of it.
Yeah,
bouncing off of it. Now we're expecting
underneath
to get up here and come down. So really, I mean, I'm gonna be watching what the 4 hour here does when it gets up to this, because what could be happening is like a trifecta confirmation that we are diving down to Goblin Town, because 50 MA could be crossing the 200. The price challenges them both, and then we just start tanking, just like that. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. That's what I'm going to be looking for. All right, buddy. Bitcoin. How's it looking? Bitcoin already has this bearish on the 4 hour, right? 50 is already below the 200. So I'm just waiting to see what happens when we challenge this, likely get rejection. So and the Bitcoin, we might get a pop. I mean, we are, again, it's doing the same thing as Ethereum. We're challenging the top of this range. And, number does look like it could be coming up just to kind of get to that 50 EMA. But we'll see if it just stays down here in this range and kind of waits for that 50 EMA to come to it and then makes the next leg down. So that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for bearish or shorts entries here. So I'm waiting for price to probably get back up to this level, or just wait until price gets challenged by that 50 EMA down here, which could be today, tomorrow, kind of thing. Ape is up 1.3%. It looks like doing the same thing as that, right? Everyone's kind of just chudding in this like bottom range from that dump on like Friday, right? But here you're seeing Ape, right? Up here, it broke through the 50 EMA, right? Came up to challenge it, got rejected. So just waiting for that next rejection, right? Especially on this rejection, we got the confirmation of like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a long journey down now, as we can expect more rejections from that moving average. Let's see what other. Do we have anything else that's like major winner. Near's up 6%.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop. Shout out to those near maxis. Hey, check it out. Here we go. This is aggressively coming up to challenge that 50 EMA. So that's what you kind of like to see that. But so when it gets here, let's see what other kind of confirmations. I mean, there isn't a lot, like right to the left of this, over here past this level here, there isn't a lot of resistance. You're not, it's a lot of open price movement that you could be seeing. So we could
Maybe
be seeing
some of those past levels from like the past, maybe.
Yeah. So like here's this
like
level.
right
This
there.
was a strong level of resistance. It looked like there's a couple of them over here. I'd call it this right here. Let's just call it that. So around this level, I would be looking at, and that right confluence. That's a strong level of resistance in the past. It's looking like 50 MAs there by the time this price gets there. Yeah, perfect. Lots of confluence here. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this and thinking, this major dump, that happened last week and whatnot. We get a little retrace, then back down. Because I mean, it's been since July 20th here. That's when the 50 EMA crossed above the 200, and we've been getting more bounces, bullish bounces. Now you got to be thinking back to bear, baby, or back to bearish ideas here. We're looking when it approaches the moving average. That's when we got to start thinking about shorting here. So yeah, Near's doing great today though. Is there news or anything with Near specifically that made it get that kind of bounce?
I mean, they might be. I'm stupid. There might be. I mean, I know they had some conferences and stuff coming up, and so I don't know, maybe, but I'm pretty stupid, so I don't know. But nice little pump for sure. And Dolph says long way back to all-time highs for Near. Yeah, long way back to all-time highs for everything right now. It's kind of how it feels. We got a ways to go, everybody.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get lower lows too before we start even.
Yeah, that's that Rainbow Bridge thing was on Near, that failed hack. Maybe people are just like, yes, we have defeated the hackers. Invest.
Maybe. I mean, it's not the crazy. Yeah, it's not the craziest idea.
Oh yeah, for sure. Stupider pumps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it's these moving averages. They really just help you understand what's kind of going on. And I mean, I think we're gonna have we probably get lower lows, and then just a long, maybe years of just this range.
Okay, time to cut these mic up. Okay. And sorry, everybody, something's wrong with Matt's mic.
Matt gets doomer, and we need to move on.
The FUD Mike's mic clip there. Yep. Oh, is that did he say years? Yes. Okay. Clip them right there. Too bad there's not like the 6-second delay where we can just take things out. But
just bleep me. Just edit it and just bleep it out. Like any FUD that's said, it's just a bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. Yeah, FUD bleep.
Yeah, we got to keep the hopium on here. There's people. We got to keep people watching. If we just tell everyone it's going down, they're just all going to leave.
Free zone. FUD free.
Dolph says lots of hedge fund money involved. Oh, and Near. Oh, interesting. I like to hear that though. Are they going to come buy some of my Pumpopoly properties? Not mine. I want to keep mine. They should buy they should buy the floor of the Pumpopoly properties. That's what they should do. Sweep the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yep, we're done.
Okay, we're done. Okay, we're going to go to intermission. And when we get back, we're going to look at pudgy peaceful penguins, pudgy pepes, pudgy everything. So don't
pudgy
go.
Yeah.
want to buy Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone. Okay. And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon. Mark not this time. Let's stay on Earth.
Oh. Get the corn dogs.
Perfect.
I know you're making lots of money coin thing. Yes, and I do think you're smart. I think you're ever so smart. And I know you're providing for me, and I love you so much. But you promised today we would go. No, I don't quite remember what you told me the other day because I fell asleep. That's what happens when you talk to me about your cryptos before bed. I don't know what the hash rate is. No, I...
For watching GMTV.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Sticking around. That's so funny. I realized Matt and I were just chilling on screen during the whole intermission. That's pretty funny. Yeah, the control room. Somebody left the control room and everything went haywire, I guess. But thanks for sticking around, everybody. And let's go check out what's going on in the... Oh, we're not going to go there yet. NFT morning report over from Lucky Trader. Top volume in the past 24 hours is Pudgy Penguins, still just dominating over there. 947 ETH going through that project.
I can't believe that one Pudgy Penguin that just faces left is
my gosh.
What did that sell for? Like
it was like 400 I want to say 400 ETH or something outrageous. Yeah, there was an outrageous sale of a Pudgy Penguin for sure. So pretty crazy over there. You got the Isekai Meta, which minted maybe like last month. Remember, that was one that successfully minted out. So that one is been having a little run as well. You got CryptoPunks, Bored Apes still up at the top. Lady Ape Club with a big floor price increase in the past 24 hours. A couple things I've never heard of. Also getting a pump. This Crypto Package Goods Genesis 8.2 ETH floor. What is that? I do not know. Floor price decreases. A bunch of stuff I don't know. The Saudis. So that's kind of the ups and downs. Let me just see if there was anything else I saw.
Are they max bidding?
They must be max bidding, and so it's going down for some reason. I don't know. Is that how it's supposed to work?
Leveraged.
You got some. You can see some of the things that are trending on smaller time frames here. We got the Pudgy Peaceful Penguins. We got the Pudgy Pepes. So we are in the Pudgy meta on Ethereum.
Now we are like Pudgy everything.
Yes, the Pudgy derivatives.
It's kind of weird how it's like, because it's like, yo, the Pudgy Penguins have been around for a long time. All right. So all these peeps that are like just now getting pudgy with it, the Pudgy Pepes are pretty good.
Not bad.
They're just green.
I mean,
they just took the fucking, just took the goddamn
it's just
fucking penguins and turned them green.
So we go, yep, that looks good. Not bad. Like that.
I'd buy it.
I'd buy it.
Let's
look at the Pudgy Penguins chart for fun. Oh yeah, we also had the Grail 2 minted, which I'll show. From Proof. Yeah, dude, look at this Pudgy Penguin chart, just blasting. So? Are they kind of near all-time highs? Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much. This is pretty much close. They're close to all-time highs. I mean, Definitely sitting pretty high compared to, I mean, geez, just like the beginning of this month, it was at 1.6, up at 4 floor right now. That's pretty impressive. This is just a reminder what the pudgy penguins look like in case it's been months since you've actually looked at this project. I mean, I'm assuming this has to be some kind of coordinated thing to start like the excitement around this project, you know, like probably a bunch of influencers bought them on the floor and then started just hyping it up. I don't know what happened there. Somebody else smarter than me will probably be like, no, dude, this happened. Not everything is an influencer pump and dump conspiracy. So, you know, somebody feel free to correct me on that. But
educate us.
Yes, please.
Why pudgy to moon?
Yeah, why pudgy mooning? Exactly. I thought it was going to be maybe the seals or something that was going to really take off, but the pudgy penguins, they surprised me.
Good. Yeah.
They have been doing good. Yeah, they've been doing good. Another
I don't
project.
know, dude. Yeah, it seems weird. It's summer, and yet these like kind of winter animal, like seals and like fucking penguins. I don't know what's going on.
It was like
Where's the polar bears?
The little league. It's like the little league. All of a sudden, like the big leagues are boring, and everyone's watching little league games now. I don't know. It's weird. AAA games or something. I don't know. It's weird. So, yeah,
none of it makes sense.
The Grails 2 collection, the season 2 Grails have come out and are minting. This is just a look at what the different Grails are. This is from Proof Collective. These are all like done by top artists, and they're not going to actually reveal the name of the artists until they've all minted out. So that's kind of interesting, so that you don't really know which ones are by which artists, but they're all by like top known artists supposedly. So yeah, kind of an interesting play by Proof, actually. The Grails thing, at first I was kind of like, well, it's weird. And it is, but it's actually kind of interesting to make these collections of a bunch of, it's essentially like a collection of one of ones by a bunch of top artists, which I actually think is an interesting play for sure. I mean, at least they're trying some kind of unique thing, I guess, with their collection. Now, you have to have a mint pass, it looks like, to mint one of these, but it's interesting. You can see how many of each one has been minted as well. Total minted so far 1,051. I wonder how many. 25 artists, 25 pieces of art. Choose wisely. Now, do they just mint, and then that as the amount that mint is just the final supply essentially? That's very interesting, because it doesn't say there's a supply. I mean, I guess the supply would be limited to how many mint passes there were. Yeah. Okay. So 1,000 total. Proof memberships, 176 Grail Moonbirds. Oh man, there's a lot of math to figure out. The theoretical maximum. So yeah, it's one of those things where the supply will be like however many mint that are like able to mint. That's interesting. So there could be 1,253 max. This kind of sounds like. So it's getting close to that. Anyway,
so people are still buying Proof shit, even though they.
I think
no one likes
it's kind of
Moonbirds anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think people are probably, and this was smart on the Proof behalf, people are probably buying these hoping these are by well-known artists, so then they'll be like worth, you know, more afterwards. I think a lot of these are probably to try to flip, would be my guess. And you know, it is kind of like free money in that way for the Proof holders, right? If you are a Proof holder or Moonbird holder, you just you're getting essentially the ability to mint something that then you can pretty much guaranteed just turn around and sell and make some money on. So yeah, I mean, what is the floor on these right now? 1.25 ETH. So that's not too bad. But once they're revealed, I'm assuming some, you know, the price will change probably between, yeah, the price will change dramatically like based on who the artist was that actually made these.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Interesting play by Proof, and a way to just capitalize on well-known artists, you know, which so it's kind of clever. on their behalf, really.
Yeah.
Clever. Yesterday we had a degen, I'll just say a degen launch over on Solana. This is somebody named HGE Soul. Okay, I don't really know who this person is. I just know they have a lot of followers, and that that's all I really know about them. I don't know much about this person, but they launched this project yesterday, Abracadabra. No Discord, no Twitter, no team, no launchpad, no minting, no bots. They all were already revealed and just listed directly on Magic Eden for 1.23 Sol. Reward early birds to choose ones they like, or simply more rare ones. There are no royalties and no official rarity. So this was just the chart of essentially what percentage of the NFTs have these different characters in them. So then it was just off to the races, and this one is doing pretty well. There's a lot of volume here. You can see if I even reload, I think it's more, but total volume at 31,000 Solana. And actually I had 3 of these. I actually just saw a notification that one of them just sold. So I'm just taking profit on making a full Sol on pretty much these, but yeah, we're at 31,000 Solana. And I think the big draw here is just the fact that these are 0% royalties. So it's much easier to flip for small profits, essentially. And I think that's what's probably just attracting lots of flippers and stuff to buy these, to just hoping to flip them.
The no royalties things, I think, is going to be, you and I have talked about it, is I think that's going to be a big selling point, because it's like, you're at least with that, you're like admitting like this is what it is. I mean, NFTs, they're just shit coins with JPEGs on it. All right. Majority of them. Sure. There's some that are games and blah, blah, blah. There's utility built into a lot of them. But the majority of people still in NFTs buying and selling them are trading them, are flippers. It doesn't make a difference to them what the hell the project is. They're just looking to make a buck. And so it's like, this is just at least like saying what it is. They're just like, yeah, this is just a shit coin with little kid cartoons. And that's it.
Yeah, it's just for fun. I mean, that's literally, I think in one of the follow-ups, it's not a project, it's just art that I resonate with. And that's it. He said things were simple when we were kids, and I missed that. And that's it. So yeah, it's a zero promise project with 0% royalties. And yeah, you and I were talking yesterday when this came out. It was like, yeah, this is is this like, the first bear market dip we had? We went to Goblin Town. We had the Goblin Free Mint project, the LARPing on Spaces, all that started. Now I feel like we had the bear market rally, and now we're going back down, and maybe now we're going to have the 0% royalty meta. That's like the new free mint thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, it's a new experiment that we're going to try out, but I could definitely see, especially on Solana specifically, a 0% royalty kind of trend unfolding.
It's a pain in the ass to try to flip something on ETH or really anything. If you have a high well, with ETH you have gas, so you got to like take into account. But it's like, the royalties really just suck out a lot of the profit that you'd be potentially making on like a quick flip.
Yeah. Sucks from a project perspective, but is awesome from a trader perspective. So
depends. I think it's like, oh wow, the project actually has to fucking do something. Like, if you're, I don't know. I think
it just depends on the project,
I think the way
of course,
the future.
but,
it's like some.
I mean, I think
if
there's projects that are actively building something, right, and giving a value on a regular basis, then I could see why royalties would make sense, because there's an ongoing value. Something like this, though, the like degen-y just for the art kind of projects, those, I mean, it is interesting because I don't know. I think it just depends on the market at any given time, right? Because during the bull market, shit, you could mint something. You could make like $1 million on a mint on ETH and then still have 10% royalties on all the trades, like, and that was acceptable. You know, now though we're in a different market, and I think, you know, people are just, you know, everybody's tightened up a little bit, but people still want to make a profit. And it's harder to mint out a project for like and ask a lot. Like even on Solana, you know, asking more than 2 to 3 SOL for a mint is a lot on Solana. So, you know, it's you as a creator. Yeah, it's interesting to try to do the math. Do I mint for a really low price and then take a little bit of rarities over time and just hope that my project keeps steam up? And again, like we were saying, I think for a project that's building and doing utility, that's still a viable way to go. But if you're doing a project that's just an art project and doesn't have utility or roadmap, you know, it's kind of like the free mint thing, but just the flipped, right? Where we had free mint, but you still had 5 to 10% royalties on the free mint. This is just like you pay up front and then you can just flip this with 0% royalties. I don't know. It's just a different experiment, and it'll be fun to see how these work out. But this one so far, really pumping, and it's fascinating to watch. So I like all these little social experiments going on. It's very interesting to see what people come up with to just trigger different psychological triggers, really, in people in the market. So yeah, that's a fun one. Okay, I think that's pretty much all I've got today for NFT stuff. Things are a little quiet. Yeah, really, the biggest thing going on is that Grails, the Grails are minting, and I think actually that maybe the mint is over for that now. I don't know, but yeah, that's all I'm really seeing. That's it for today, guys. I think so. You know, have a good day, and everybody come back tomorrow because we will be here again, same time, same place.
We'll be here.
8:30 a.m.
Good morning.
Eastern, and yeah, so catch you on the flip side. GM, everybody.
Good morning.